Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Yahweh in the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai in the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, you got the poison of Esau, the poison that these people are pushing, and it's all going back to the secret council that these people have assembled. And this secret council is to pretty much do away with the nation of Israel. Like Psalms 83 says, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And Yahushua prophesied about this in Matthew 24 when he said, unless the elect, uh, he will stop the time for the elect's sake. So he have to stop the time because Esau is attacking the elect. That's the same thing in Revelations 12 and 17. The dragon was wroth with the woman and went to wage war with the remnant of her seed that kept the commandments and the testimony of Yahushua, which is the spirit of prophecy. And King David was always dealing with these Edomites, and he was also a prophet. He prophesied that the Edomites would be pushing poison, and they was like the serpent who got poisoned and represent poison. See, poisonous snakes, a poisonous serpent. See, this is what these Edomites was going to do, and there's many prophecies in the Psalms. When it comes to the Messiah, King David wrote many prophecies. But not only King David, his son Solomon. And I'm going to get into something that Solomon was saying in Proverbs 23 because he was writing prophecies. See, because these Edomites and nobody was pretty much having food to where they can push food all around the world. See, people lived off the land and people wasn't dealing with this type of food. But now these dragons is going worldwide with their corporations and they're giving food to the masses of the people worldwide. And especially these 10 horns, these 10 kingdoms that they pretty much operate out of with the EU and the NATO. See, they push food all around the world. Some places get their food imported in. The majority of their food is imported. So a lot of food is coming from these wicked corporations. That's why Apostle Paul in Ephesians 6 and 12 talked about wickedness in high places. See, the corporations is the high places. They are the institutions that's supplying the whole society or the kingdom of Esau. So I'm gonna just dig into Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 23. This gonna be a short preview of the long version where I break down how this serpent was even in the garden and he was given food. See, he was given fruit from the tree. See, 'cause a lot of these drugs and foods is coming from the trees, and they producing food from these trees, and they breaking the trees down into powder form, just like sugar cane and cocaine. See, they breaking these things down, opium from the plants and the fruits, and they making drugs out of them, or they're making poison out of them. But let's get this Proverbs 23. I'm gonna go into Daniel too. And Daniel, he had a test. He tested the overseer of these boys, the Hebrew boys, and said, let's wait 10 days and see what's gonna happen. Now let's go to Proverbs. Now Proverbs 23, let's start at the top, because this is gonna identify Esau Edom and his rulership. Same thing with Ephesians 6 and 12. It talks about the rulers. See, the powers of this world. This is who we battling against. But verse 1, it says, when you sit and to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before you. See, and this is why people are having all of these mental problems, because these sugars and things that they put in their food, it causes people to have uh, mental problems. This is what he said: stay sober, because the devil is moving about like a roving lion, seeking who he can devour. Because when they putting all of these sugars and uh, fluoride in the water, sugar in the food, it poisoning the food and the water. Same way you torture somebody in the prison, you starve them from food, and you give them bad food, and you mess with his mind, and they start having delusions and all kind of mental illnesses. Now it says, when you sit to eat with a ruler, who is the ruler of the world? Esau, Edom. See, this is Bible prophecy King Solomon is bringing. It says, verse 2, and put a knife to your throat if you be a man given an appetite. See, if you ain't paying attention and you just got an appetite, you just want to eat, and you ain't considering what this dragon and this devil and this deceiver is feeding you, you might as well put a knife to your throat. It says in verse 3, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. See, he giving you food, and you thinking the food is going to be good because you got an appetite and you got a desire to eat it. Just like Eve in the garden. She had a desire to eat the food. See, but it was a whole deception going on. Jump down to verse, let's see here. Verse 6, it says, eat you not the bread of him that have an evil eye. Who got the evil eye to the Israelites? Nation of Edom, the red dragon. Neither desire thou his dainty meats. See, this man have deceitful meat, and he trying to poison your behind. Just like King David said. Let me see if I got another one here. Okay, well, that's pretty much what I want to bring out. I didn't want to go too much into it because I got a long lesson on this situation, on how these Edomites is coming with deceitful foods, trying to poison people. And let me add Revelation. I end off on Revelation 18:23, because it's mainly here in America that they pushing this deception. Look at the last sentence of 23. It says, for your merchants, who? The corporations, were the great men of the earth, for by their sorceries were all nations deceived. See, It says the red dragon deceived all nations. See, the whole world was deceived by the red dragon because he is the one administering food and drugs. When you look up that word pharmakia, it means to administer drugs, to administer the administration of things. And he's the one administering these poisons to the people. See, that's why the next verse can tell you, for in her was found the blood of the saints and the prophets and all that was slain on the earth. You can slay people with food. Look at what he said in Revelation 6. See, this thing will wrap you up, man. He said, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, talking about the nation of Edom, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed him, and power was given unto him over the four part of the earth, that's Babylon the Great America, to kill with the sword, and to kill with hunger. See, with the food, this man can kill your behind, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. So this is how these devils is trying to pretty much do with their poison. And it's all according to Bible prophecy. The prophets talked about it, that the nation of Edom will be bringing poison to the world, deceiving all nations. They drinking Coca-Cola worldwide. They drinking Pepsis worldwide. See, they pushing that sugar worldwide, and it started on the plantation with when the slavery of the Israelites started. See, they were cutting sugar cane to produce this sugar. And then it went into molasses, then it went into rum, liquor. See, it's all coming from these Edomites pushing their poison on people. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. The ones to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.